Hi guys, it's Mew2King, and today we're going to be talking about Byleth. Byleth is a character from Fire Emblem 3 Houses who just came out and was released today. And I'm going to go over the character and give you guys some idea on how I think we should play him. I've been playing this character for a few hours, theory crafting alone, testing frame data, labbing, playing a few matches, 9-stack matches with Domo, and now I will be explaining each of the moves and some strategies I think you guys can use. And I'm pretty sure you guys will learn something in this video. So I'm going to start. I will go over each of the moves, and then I will try to teach as much as I can, especially with the relevant data. So I'm going to start off with the jabs. Jab comes out, frame 4. It's decent range. It's alright. Forward tilt. It's a swipe like this. Frame 8. And it hits sideways. It's pretty decent. Up tilt. Reminds me kind of of Link's. It's one frame slower. It's frame 9. And this move combos into itself. It true combos into itself, and even when it doesn't, it can be used for like frame traps and stuff. Like that may or may not combo based on match and state percent and whatnot. And your down tilt has even more range than forward tilt, like forward tilt's over here, and down tilt's over here. Now down tilt is really good for comboing because it can combo into up tilt, or up air, or up B depending on percent. So just as an example, I can do that. Oh. And it pretty much always combos into like right here. This could be like a kill frame trapper combo. You can also down tilt up B. If you space down tilt fully, it won't combo, but any other spacing, you can just pretty much just do this. At almost every percent, that's gonna combo. So yeah, down tilt's really good for the frame traps. It's kind of slow though, frame 13. But yeah, so that's jab, F tilt, up tilt, and down tilt, and you pretty much, they're all really good for comboing. Well, not F tilt, but yeah. Then we have dash attack. I really like this move. This move comes out on frame 9, and the tipper hit seems to be even stronger. This move is really good after landing aerials, but I'll cover that later. Pretty much a lot of moves send sideways, especially aerials, and then you can just dash attack after it, but I'll get to aerials in a minute. Now, first, I will also talk about the smash attacks. Here's up smash at frame 13. It scoops you off the ground, and this move kills about 100%. So like 95, 100%. It is his or her fastest smash attack. You also have down smash. This move hits really hard. Comes down frame 19. Does major damage. Does like 28 damage or so. Very, very strong. It can also hit people on the ledge if you're spaced right. Like from here, it won't hit on the ledge. But if you're spaced like right around here, it'll hit people on the ledge, including in the ditto. And then we have forward smash. This is down smash is the strongest by damage, but F smash is the strongest in terms of a hit. This move, if you're around 50% at the ledge, this can actually kill. I will try to show. It's a little bit stale, but just to show the power of this move. This move is incredibly strong. This is your hardest hitting smash attack. It does over 20 damage. Comes out on frame 23. You can angle it down, forward, or upwards. Upwards does the most damage. And the down one can actually hit characters on the ledge, just like your down smash. Then I will now go over the grabs. I have a frame 6 grab and a frame 6 dash grab. And in my opinion, the best throw is down throw. From, I'd say, give or take, because it depends on matchup, DI, and other factors, around 0 to 60, depending on a bunch of different factors, you can pretty much down throw into fair. And this works for a really long time. And it's really good if they don't DI or DI in. So if you want to just like, if you're fighting and spacing or whatever, and then you just randomly do this, there's a high chance they're not going to like DI away. But even if they do DI away, your fair is pretty good to catch them. But down throw fair, in my opinion, can be very good because it's a true combo and or frame trap at most low and mid percents. We also have up throw. It's good for position. In my opinion, it's not better than down throw. I haven't really used it in the matches I played, but maybe your guys will find use. It does more raw damage than a lot of other throws, but I just like the down throw positioning and combos you can get. Besides that, we have a forward and back throw, which are just basic throws. Honestly, this character doesn't have kill throws, so you can pretty much just shield against it. Even at like 160, your throws aren't even going to come close to killing. You can see it's a forward throw, sends pretty fast. And you have the back throw over here. So yep. The throw game, it's pretty much what you'd expect. You don't really get the kills, but you do got the low and mid percent combos, which is really nice, particularly the down throw fair, as I've explained. Now I will go over the aerials. Here's a neutral air, where you spin. It's kind of similar to like Pits and Simons in a way. This move comes out on frame 6. That means it is frame 9 at a shield. So it's 1 frame faster than a frame. It's 1 frame faster than the fastest shield grabs. Oh, something else to mention. If I do the normal move like this without a fast fall, it sends upwards like that and it hits kind of harder and does 2 extra damage. However, if I was to fast fall at the end, it does like 2 less damage, but then it doesn't hit them as far, and you have to guess if they're going left or right, and then you dash attack like this. Most of the time they go in front, although sometimes they go behind you because it's multi-hit, and they can also DI. So, and then you can combo with a dash attack. A lot of aerials you can do like landing aerial, low percents into dash attacks. So yeah, this is by far your fastest aerial. It can be good at a shield. Make sure to do it rising and then fast fall when you can, and then you can get a dash attack afterwards. You can also do other stuff like just there's other stuff you can mess with as well. Now, in my opinion, this is this character's best move, forward air. This move comes out on frame 12. Check out this range. This move is crazy. And you might think, oh, yeah, the tipper, as Sakurai said, is stronger than the center hit. However, the center hit is really good for comboing. I don't know if it combos at this percent, but it doesn't work at this percent. But basically, if you try to do a tipper fair at 0, it will hit too far and you cannot follow up. I will try to demonstrate now just so you can see. My move is stale, so it might still work. Yeah, it worked only because the move was stale, but usually this won't combo at 0. However, if I do the closer range fair, I can combo into dash attack for quite a while. Probably stop working now, but it's pretty good for quite a while. This move comes out on frame 12. It's pretty good range, pretty good power. You can move around, just space with it. It's just this is a great all-around move. In my opinion, this is Byleth's best move, and if it's not the best, it's one of the best. Back air is very similar. Back air is 1 frame slower, but it hits harder. So it comes out in frame 13, hits harder than forward air. Oh yeah, before I forget, short hop fair is the only move that auto cancels from a short hop. So if you do this like this, you can auto cancel it. I don't use that in matches though. I think it's better to do this. That's just my opinion. But yeah, back air, less range, and 1 frame slower, but the trade-off is you have higher kill power. So yeah, and the weak hit of this can also combo to dash attack at low percents. But yeah. So next will be up air. This is up air. If somebody is in the air really high, around here at 100% or higher, this will usually KO. I'll try to show the move. This move comes out on frame 10. It's multi-hit. It has pretty good range and priority. It's not bad. It's pretty good for killing if they're above 100 near the top. And then we have the laggiest move, but very strong, down air. Down air comes out on frame 22. But as you can see, it almost killed in the 90s. Now it will kill. This kills around 100%. You down air someone at 100%, they're on the ground, they're going to die. And its spikes can kill at close to 0. It's really, really strong. And it reduces your shield by around half or so. However, oh yeah, also I'm not on Battlefield, so I can't show this, but let's pretend he's under the Battlefield platform. I can do this, and it'll still hit him on the platform. Like, this goes quite a bit under the Battlefield platform, even when you're above it, so that's another thing to keep in mind. So yeah, got the aerials in air, forward air, back air, up air, and down air. Now I will talk about the special moves. I will start with the arrow. This arrow, I must say, it's quite a bit different than Link's. For starters, this is the fastest you can shoot it. Frame 45. I cannot shoot faster than this. But it does pretty good damage. See, it did 14 damage, 15. You could cancel it, though. kind of like Sheik's Needles in Melee, you could press the R button. This is the fastest you can cancel. Or you can just jump. And here is the latest you can cancel. Right around here. That's about the latest you can cancel. See, I mistimed it slightly, and it didn't let me cancel after that point. And that goes on to the next topic, that this is the fully charged B attack. Does over 30 damage, I think. All right, well, it's stale now. It does around 30 damage, and it hits on frame 114, which is a little under 2 seconds, but you're really committed to it. So honestly, I don't think this move has a purpose in singles. I do not recommend using this move in singles against a capable opponent. I think you just should not use it in singles. However, I can see it having a purpose in doubles, or especially in free-for-alls. So this move's probably the best in free-for-alls, and also could have a purpose in doubles. That is my opinion. So, other stuff you can do. See, like, you can do the B reverse, like this. I'm messing up. Like that, see? You can do all these fake outs, like I can do this and just hold it. I can turn around a few times. And you can double jump out. And you could, let's say, like, I do this, and then he has to block. If he doesn't block, then I can just shoot it eventually, or let's say I'm in the air landing, I can do that to B-reverse, or I can just air dodge out. Like, you can do cancels, and there's just a lot of room for, like, creative options. I haven't figured out all of them, but that's just, like, the general gist of it. Like, you want to use arrows, you can cancel, you can do forward airs, like, you can, like, or, like, there's a lot of options for, like, canceling. So I think the arrow, the uncharged arrow, has a purpose. The one that comes down on frame 45 and canceling it even sooner. I think these could be actually good in neutral. Yeah. So then you have up B, reminiscent of Joker. This comes out on frame 11. Interestingly enough, it is your best. This is your fastest option out of shield if they land behind you. So if you fail to parry and you don't want to roll away, frame 11 out of shield isn't very good, but I'll just throw the info out there. That the Nair, even though I did say this comes out frame 6, that's only against a tall character in front of you. Against a short character, it's a frame later, and if they're behind you, it's several frames later than that. So here, it'll hit about frame 12 out of shield. That's 1 frame slower than this. Oh yeah, and as you can see, it scoops them off the ground. Another thing to know about this move. This is used for recovery. I'll show you about how far it goes. See? It goes even further than that, actually. You can go even slightly lower than that. You can cancel it like Joker and then do it again. So there are no true combos off this because, you know, they can just DI wherever they want. But from 0 to 40-ish, the move hits differently. So he's at 93, so I'll just show you the spike. That'll kill anywhere between like 50 to 100. Like probably in like under that. It doesn't kill at 50. It spikes around 50, but it doesn't quite kill at 50 unless you're low. But even if I was to grab him like way up here, even at 100, that will just spike. That will just instantly kill. You saw how fast he flew. So I'll kill him now to show what it does at the lower percents. At the lower percents, it just sends at a different angle. There are no. Don't believe the training mode combos that you see online because they're fake. They don't work. So you can even like up air shield reverse. See, it does pretty good damage, 18. But you see, watch. The first few times I do it, it's not going to spike him. And now he's in the high 40s, he's going to get spiked. See? That's important to note. You can use this if they're above you, or you can get underneath someone and use it. Just keep in mind that sometimes when you try to do it to the right, like, I don't fully understand it. So a lot of times it just makes you grab the ledge instead of aiming to the right. If you guys want to give me more advice on doing this edge guard like out here instead of always going to grab the ledge, feel free to in the comments below. I'm actually interested in learning this character more. So the truth is I don't fully know the best way to optimize this for edge guards. I just know it can drag you down, and this could all, if they're trying to gimp you, like if they're above 50, if they're above like 40-50%, they're just gonna get dragged down, and like you can reverse it. They'll just die at 40-50% or higher because they're already near the blast zone at the bottom. So even the weakest of spikes, around 40-ish% will KO them. So yeah, this is one of the reasons MK Layer likes the character, because got that. I still think Joker's is better because you can. There's more mix-ups you can do, like to frame trap them or catch different DIs and whatnot. But you know, It's still a similar move. Now we'll talk about down B. This is where you use the axe. This comes out on frame 63. If you want to turn around with it. Oh, sorry. I should mention for the arrow. The arrow you can turn around. It makes the move. Turning around with the arrow and turning around with the down B makes the move like 10, 11 frames longer. So you can also start this in the air. Still comes out on frame 63. Another 10 or 11 if you reverse it. And I might be asking when's the super armor? The super armor is approximately the halfway point, so around 30, low 30s. And so basically, the short answer, see this move? Just visualize it like this. The first half of the move, there's no super armor. The second half of the move, there is super armor. Or if you do it like this, and then turn around the last second, then I guess you have even more super armor frames. But yeah. First half, not invincible. Second half, you armor moves. This move is stronger than Falcon Punch. It's actually closer to Warlock Punch. Like I'll just show you the power real quick, just to give you a basic idea. So he's at 36. I'll put him in the middle of the stage. I'll die to refresh my move. Let's just this is with no DI, just to get an idea of the power. See, he was like 1% from dying, so that's a good idea of the gauge of the power. This move is another move that I don't think is very. I think this move is actually probably better than the fully charged arrow in singles. And they're both moves that you don't really use in singles. These are moves you use in free-for-alls and doubles, like with combos and setups, like when they're preoccupied, because you can just react to it. But having the armor on it could be nice, and who knows, maybe there's setups I'm not thinking of. And online, this move's probably even better because there's lag online, so things like super armor online are buffed. You know how like King K. Rool is better because he has the super armor, and like heavyweight characters are better because, you know, it's the weight and the armor and stuff. Super armor is really good online, so you could probably just get away with doing this online, and it'll just work. But that doesn't mean it will be the same offline against a good opponent. So just keep that in mind. They're different metas because of lag and player skill. So yeah, I showed you the down B. Oh, and you can do things like this. See, it goes. If you do it here, it goes low. You can hit below the ledge, but that's not. I don't think that's important. That's probably not important at all. You got the up B, and you got the arrow. The arrow, in my opinion, is like the best move. Like combined with the fair, it makes up a lot of neutral. Because, you know, you can just shoot it. You can dash away, shoot it. Or just jump out of it. And what was the other move I haven't shown? Oh yeah, it is side B. Side B is a move that comes out on frame 20, 21. 20 for the weak hit, 21 for the strong hit, and 20 for the air hit. So look at this range. It's like 20 damage. It's 17 in the air. You can also do this from the ledge. Some cool tricks and mix-ups. It's important to mention there's a tilt one, so watch tilt. But then there's a smash. See the smash, you step like twice as far basically. Like you take a huge step when you do the smash. So you know, kind of how Samus has two missiles, the homing missile and the smash missile. It's like the same concept, except you dash much further with this. This move starts with good base power, but it won't kill until like over 100% generally. So it'll kill starting from low hundreds usually. This is really good as an anti-air, because like look how high it goes. You can really just see it. Like you can just see where the hitbox is. So this is really good for the anti-airs. And there's some other tricks you got, like for example with the up B, you can do things like this, and then air dodge on, or you can do stuff like this, and then jump, and then just you can do anything. Like basically, you just press down from the ledge and up B, and you wall jump automatically. You can even drift with your wall jump to the left or right, and then do any types of mix-ups. There's tons of different options you got. So this character actually has some depth with the arrows and up Bs and the cancels. Like at first glance, it seems like okay, basic, because it's like okay, you know, you just shoot the arrow and stuff. But with the cancels and stuff, I think there's some cool potential for like high level neutral, because like okay, a good player will respect this, and you can just grab or just whatever. And having down throw fair work to like 60% or so, depending on matchup stage, rage, character, etc. That's pretty nice. It works a pretty good amount of time, and then you can get good hits off. And then also here's the character's taunts.
Stay focused. Try me.
And this is on the mail.
Stay focused. Try me.
Let the lesson begin.
There's different lines. Also, see the character runs slow, but check this out. Some characters run faster by doing dashes. So watch. Here, I'll run. See how that looks slow? And this one's even faster. I'll try to show it with 2 controllers. I'll run with this one, and I'll multi-dash with this character. See how I was slightly faster when I'm multi-dashing? I'll do it one more time. So you can move around like that. It's the same thing if Incineroar, Bowser, and a bunch of characters in this game, probably like a third of the cast or so. You can just move around like this. Like, there's just a lot of potential. At first, my first impression of the character was that I didn't think the character was very good, but after playing them more, I started to have a higher opinion. I think the character is probably right now I'll say mid tier because I'm not sure exactly. So I'm just gonna say the character is average right now. But I enjoy the character, and I'm going to continue playing him or her because I like sword characters that have range and stuff, and I've just been having fun the past 3 hours. So I'm personally planning to use this character more. So if you want to see the character more, obviously have more videos. I'm going to play him on my stream, maybe tournaments and stuff. So gonna mess with this character more because I'm having a pretty good time with him. So yep, that's my opinion on Byleth. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. Thanks for watching.